you gotta love your man. Girl, you gotta love your man. Take him by the hand, make him understand. The world on you depends, our life will never end. Gotta love your man.
And best with you with this whole ordeal, and for all of us everywhere, and to say hello to Jim for us.
Will do.
Okay, in a good way, and wish the best for him.
While folks were at the gravesite in Paris, France, celebrating the 30th anniversary of Jim Morrison's disappearance on July 3, 2001, Jim gave Gerald Pitts the following recording at his ranch.
Hi, I'm Jim Morrison. It's great to be alive. July 3rd, 2001. Pretty good, huh?
Log on to
rodeoswest.com
for more information of upcoming auctions featuring Jim Morrison VHS videos and portraits filmed by Gerald Pitts. They will be sold over the auction block to distributors, dealers, collectors, and the public at large. Watch your local newspapers and posted auction sale bills for dates and locations in your hometown.
I've been listening to you guys since I was 12 years old.
See, well, you're ahead of the pack.
And I've been a fan ever since.
All right.
So it's an opportunity of a lifetime to come out here.
It is.
What a legend.
Why don't you get in the shot? Is he in the shot?
He's in the shot.
He's in the shot, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It's a dream come true. I would turn down $1 million for this opportunity.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, it's something that nobody gets a chance at twice. So.
No.
Okay. Has there any signs of Jim Morrison?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, he's in Oregon. Did you hear about that?
I missed that.
Oh, too bad. Okay. Yeah, he's in Oregon, and he's become a cowboy.
Jim Morrison
heard about that guy?
Is a cowboy in Oregon.
Yes, right. That's what this guy says. He's Jim Morrison.
Is there a phone number that I can call?
I doubt it. I hope not.
Well, Jim Morrison, the lead singer of the American rock group The Doors, died in Paris at the age of 27 in 1971. But some say he did not. He was apparently, though, found in his bathtub in his apartment by his girlfriend. A doctor's report stated the cause of death was heart failure, but nobody ever found that doctor who signed the death certificate. Gerald Pitts, president and founder of RWMP, is a native of Oregon. The oldest of 3 children, he grew up with the old-fashioned values of the 50s. He served this country in the Vietnam War as a National Guardsman, a graduate of Western College of Auctioneering in Billings, Montana. He has published Rodeos West newspaper, which is a free publication about local rodeos and local newsworthy cattle auctions and events for more than 20 years. Adding to this already list of accomplishments, Gerald is also a studio portrait photographer and a motion picture cinematographer. In 1998, he claims to have discovered and befriended Jim Morrison, the former lead singer for The Doors. He claims that Morrison is alive and well, living as a cowboy in the Pacific Northwest. And, of course, he's produced a video about his remarkable story. He's our guest for a few moments here on Coast to Coast, Gerald Pitts. Hey, Gerald, how are you?
I'm very fine.
His name's Gerald Pitts. He's from Oregon. He's a rodeo announcer, college graduate. Claims Jim Morrison is not dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is still alive. He's out there. He's kicking. He's making a comeback. In fact, Mr. Pitts is his agent.
Hey, Gerald, how are you?
I'm very fine. That's good. A very nice introduction. I appreciate that. And that's true.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, tell me a little bit of the meeting with you and Jim, the first time it occurred.
Jim Morrison, former of the Doors musical group, showed up at our rodeos in the Pacific Northwest in 1997 and 1998, and we discovered him living on a ranch raising show-quality Arabian horses and paint horses.
Did you recognize him right away? Because, heck, a number of years had gone by. Did he change much?
I didn't know who Jim Morrison was at all. The way I met him was I filmed rodeos. My rodeo announcer friend of mine, who's also a timber faller, we were invited up to cut trees around this gentleman's house. One of the other timber fallers walked up to me and tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Gerald, you need to pay attention to who this is because we think he's the James Douglas Morrison, formerly of the Doors musical group." This was in '98. And so I got done with the filming and motion picture and in still. Jim came up to me and asked me, "Gerald, could I see that film when it gets back from the lab?" And I said, "Sure." So about 2 weeks later, I brought the motion picture projector up to his home and drove the images on the screen there, and he started getting excited, and we started to get to know each other, and naturally, because I'm a cattle auctioneer and a horse auctioneer, we were able to talk horses, and then we kind of bonded there. One thing led to another, and found out I was a type of a promoter, and that's how everything got started. Then he started revealing to me who he was. He just told me that he was Jim Morrison from the Doors. And one thing led to another, and then I had to start putting things together, and he said he wanted to break back out in the video.
Remarkable story, Joe. Did he ever tell you why he decided to fake his own death at the age of 27?
Yes, that's in the video. I'll give you a little brief on the air right now. As you can remember, he wanted to avoid prosecution in Florida there. Let me say that over again. Sound like we broke up.
Well, I picked that up because, yeah, that was some concert he had down in Miami and for lewd behavior and everything else, right?
Yeah, that was part of the reason. Also, there was as I understand it, in the book Break On Through, and then Jim told me that there was a conspiracy, a French conspiracy to kill Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, and Jim Morrison. They're all 27 years old. And they got Jimi Hendrix, they got Janis Joplin, but Jim put a casket in the ground. There were only 4 people at the funeral.